Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatia from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And yes, you are reading that title correctly. This woman is going to speak about things that really should not be spoken about in public, period, or to anybody else. Because this is downright disgusting. But this is what you have in Babylon when you have feminism and you have people that can do whatever the hell that they want to do. As the scripture says, declare Sodom. Isaiah 3:9, it says, the show of their countenance doth witness against them. Okay? It says, and they declare their sin as Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Okay, especially these women. And the one that you're about to listen to right now, okay, she has no qualms. When you listen to it, she has no qualms telling you, the audience, what she did. I can't even begin to tell you the count. You just have to listen to it. All right, and we're going to get back to these scriptures.
A little bit here, a little bit more realistically. When dudes cheat, it's like they know, yeah, man, my bitch gonna catch me and take my money. J409, Tattoo Girl, you said you can get a man. When was the last time you had a boyfriend or talk to someone, and how did it work out since you have OF? That's a good question. Go ahead.
I was actually in a relationship about a few months ago.
Okay.
I mean, he had money. He had his own insurance company and everything, and he was the type, he could have taken care of me and all that, but I make pretty good money doing OF, and I just feel too independent that I don't think anyone could ever take that away from me. Okay. So he didn't really care about it. He said, if that's what I want to do, that's what I want to do. Maybe he was just open or didn't care enough. I ended it, but either way.
So why are you not still together? Yeah, can I also ask, like, what you doing on OnlyFans? You just like showing your body, or you sucking and fucking on there?
I'm doing it all.
Oh Lord.
Wow.
Well, you was cool with that? You doing it with your man, or you doing it with like some random niggas?
No, a lot of it is girls with their boyfriends that also do it, so it's all safe and we all trust each other. It's not just me going around a bunch of different guys doing it. It's
but you would get fucked by other dudes, but you got a boyfriend at home.
Yeah, because he didn't really
was
want
he cool with that?
Yeah, he didn't really want to do it though, so I have to do it. It's how I make a living.
Raggy?
Nani Modeska.
Yo.
No, I'm just gonna ask this. You don't want to hear, but he was temporary.
Yeah,
no.
The thing is, going back to that relationship thing earlier,
yeah.
A man with status, he had status. He was very rich. He made like 50, 60K a month. I didn't care about that. At the end of the day, I just didn't vibe with him well, and I let him know that, and I just ended it.
And he was cool with you getting fucked by the niggas?
He didn't care at all.
But
he wasn't doing it.
So did he have other women?
What
no,
race
not
was
at all.
He had
was
to.
Hispanic.
He had to.
He didn't. I mean, if he did, I don't.
Well,
the thing is, I really didn't care because I know the industry I'm in.
Yeah.
And if I'm doing this, I cannot tell my man he can't do what he wants. That's just how it is.
So that's a poly.
That's a real nigga. It's an open relationship then.
Yeah, that's a poly relationship, man.
It's not that I really want it, but I can't argue with it.
Wait, hold on. Even deeper. So the guy is cool and he can do his own
No
thing.
pun.
What if he brings you like a disease?
Shit.
Ooh.
Wouldn't want that. I mean, I'm so open with
get
this
what I'm
stuff. I mean, I go to the doctor every single month. I'm so open with this stuff that it's like I would think he would respect me enough to go to the doctor to get checked. But I mean, when I do get in a relationship, I will say I do not want you to be with other women, but
You can fuck other men?
So no.
Suppose he says he don't want you to fuck no more niggas on OnlyFans.
That's
No,
super
because I know girls
It's
in
my
the
job.
industry, and
fuck?
like to smash them, you need like to get tested first. So my question is, in this case, if you got a man, right, and he's open to other women, and he could possibly cheat, you allow it? Isn't that letting you say, hey, you know what, I could catch something from him? Possibly.
Most likely.
Sure.
I think the biggest thing here is that she understands that in her profession she's having sex with other men, so she would look ridiculous trying to demand monogamy from that man. That's what I think that's what that's her endpoint.
I can't argue with.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
I don't want it, but what am I gonna do?
Yeah, you can't argue.
Then,
but what about maybe you just having sex with your boyfriend on camera and no one else?
If the thing is, they're not really open to it, and that's not really their thing. And when it's comes to like really doing OnlyFans, I'm not just fucking, like, I'm doing content. I'm setting up. I have 4 ring lights. I have 3 different phones. Like, I'm doing actual edits and stuff. I'm doing real content videos. It's not just fucking to fuck something. It's my job. So I would hope they would respect that enough. I wouldn't tell them to stop their job if they wanted to work at a bank, wherever they wanted to do.
Would you just fuck your mans?
No.
So if your man wanted you to stop but wouldn't partake with you on camera, you're not stop
That's a deal breaker,
another nigga dick.
That's essentially a deal breaker.
Yeah, I mean, I need to do it. It's what I want to do to financially free myself. And
suppose he said he'll like whatever your average is on OnlyFans, he'll give you that. But he don't want another cock in your mouth. That's just not his type of.
And you kissing him at home.
That's the thing, though. That's what I look. Even with the sugar daddy things you were saying earlier, it's like eventually they're gonna get tired of you. They're gonna want something else.
Exactly. So I have a question. So what's the difference between you being on OnlyFans with a man and you being on OnlyFans without a man? Like, what do you do differently when you have a boyfriend than when you don't?
So are you saying?
You say, well, I have a man. You just fucking.
Because I do want to be in a relationship. I do want love because I don't feel like.
But with someone that will accept all of those things from you.
Of course.
And what men are going to accept those things?
A cuck, bro.
A cuck.
I'm just asking.
That's that 2% I was telling you about.
I'm not really, fine. I mean, yeah, I'm not.
Be a cuck.
Nigga, what?
Guys, you should know.
Okay. I think
There are porn stars in a relationship.
Yeah. I mean, I think because here's the thing. I see where all the parties are coming from. It's like you're in a profession where you need to make content, right? It tends to be sexual. And if your boyfriend doesn't want to participate in it, well, then you're not really in a position to tell him, well, you can't have sex with other girls because you're going to need to do sexual content with potentially other men. So I get it. And then, I mean, just to be honest here, a small minority of men are going to accept that, right? And then let alone you're probably a higher earner. I know you're probably higher up on OnlyFans. You're making quite a bit of money. So a lot of guys aren't going to be able to measure up from a financial standpoint and also be okay with that.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much the recipe that we've seen many girls that work in your industry suffer from. It's difficult to find a guy that earns that kind of income, is cool with that lifestyle, and willing to accept his girl having sex with other guys. So I see where you're coming from. It's a very it's a lot of it's a moving variable. It's moving variables that it's not conducive to a relationship, essentially.
Look at it. I'm not in a relationship, so it's see where it's gone. It's not.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Yes. I wasn't coming at you. I was just asking the dynamics of the relationship because it's very confusing for a lot of people that are in service industry and like women that are out here that are not out here, and then women that are out here that are out here. There's a difference. There's a line, but a lot of people don't know that line. So I was just asking the specifics.
Yeah. So when you get with a guy, he knows what you do, etc. Is that because I always say it, a guy's gonna have that talk with you. If you're a dancer, porn star, whatever, they're always gonna say, "I want you to stop."
No, off the bat, I don't care who I'm with. They're gonna know my body count off the rip. Okay. They're gonna know everything I do. I say, "You want to see it? Go
What's
subscribe
body count?
Yeah, I don't think you told us.
It's over 500.
No.
It's probably over 600.
You really a demon.
I mean,
you really a demon.
I mean, it's not I don't want to get too much into it, but I mean, I've been.
I was demon, come on, bro.
Keep the holy water fresh.
I mean, it's been a span of
that's a job. She can fluctuate. I can't knock it. She's honest.
I'm just.
Hey man, I respect the honesty.
Yeah. I'm just fucking with you.
That's why, I'm not even
she didn't flinch. She was she didn't flinch at all.
I respect the honesty, bro. So it's
I'm open about everything.
I know that was lengthy, but you had to hear the whole thing. The whole thing. Now, it gets even more horrible than that. The chick talking about she been smashing since she was 11 years old. So she has 11 till she looks maybe, 26-ish? Yeah. over 500 bodies. Let's read that again. Isaiah 3:9. The show of their countenance doth witness against them. All right. Her spirit is prideful, and her physical look shows her pride. Because you got to be a very prideful person to do all that damage ink-wise to your body and know that you can still just go out and pull anything you want to. All right. It says, and they declare their sin as Sodom. All right. Well, we all know what was going down in Sodom and Gomorrah. It says they hide it not. He just said, oh, people gonna know what I do off the back. They gonna know my body count. How many bodies you got? Over 500. It says, woe to their soul, destruction to their soul, for they have rewarded evil to themselves. See, women don't realize how bad they damage their body when they do stuff like this. This completely prevents them from pair bonding with anyone. Ecclesiasticus 26 and 9. It says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids. All right, this woman is very prideful. Got all that makeup, got all them tattoos over her face, looking utterly disgusting. And it says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself, having ridiculous amount of sex since she was 11, through overmuch liberty. Because if this chick was smashing since she's been 11 years old, obviously there was nobody watching over this chick. She had no type of guidance whatsoever. And you see when you watch the video how she kind of just put that in there. I don't really want to get too much into that. But if you continue to watch the rest of the video, she went on and said that she's been smashing dudes since she was 11 years old. 11. It says, watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler. When he had found a fountain, she will pop that thing open for anybody. 500 plus bodies. 500 plus bodies. It's hard to even fathom how much DNA is inside that woman, just festering, of all the spirits of different dudes that didn't went up inside her, and then got the nerve to talk about she want a man and have him be loyal, but she in a field that is not pot. Man, this chick was all confused. That it says, and drink of every water near her, by every hedge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow. Translation: this bitch will get on her back and bust them legs open to any guy who she finds attractive for any odd reason to get her back blown out. That's what you got, though, when you here in America. You got chicks like this that can pretty much do whatever the hell that they want to do. And then, like they said, and you want a guy to just accept it? You saw the guy's reaction. Oh, basically be a cuck. No, not even the biggest simp is going to settle down with a chick like this. That is disgusting. That is pure whoredom at its finest, or worse, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, there's really not too much more you can say than this place got to go. This place has got to go. This is the reason why you don't want to know your girl's body count, because many of these chicks are dealing with dudes at a very early age, at like 15, 16 some years old. So by the time you get to this chick, when she's 25, 10 years, let's say she had one dude from 16 to 20. That's 4 each year. From 16 to 20, that's 4 dudes. And then now she's going away to college. Let's say, let's be generous, 2 dudes a year from 20 to, what did I say, maybe like 25? This chick has already been with 14 dudes before you. And that's being generous. Now, if you do it 2 men from 16 to 20, and then 4 men from 20 to... We got to go. Flat out, we just got to get out of here, fellas. So that's all I wanted to say on this. I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're going to say shalom.